Explore the origin and history of Magno, the magnetic-powered hero from DC Comics. From his first appearance to his pivotal role in the DC Universe, learn about this unique character's powers and impact on the world of superheroes. Magno, a character whose magnetic abilities set him apart in the DC Comics universe, is one of the many overlooked yet fascinating heroes with unique powers. Although his appearances have been somewhat sporadic, Magno's role in the vast multiverse of DC is notable for his strong connection to the superhero genre's evolution, even if his time in the spotlight was brief. His character, based on a simple yet intriguing power set, has earned him a place in the grand mosaic of the DC universe. First introduced in Magno, the Magnetic Man #1 in 1963, Magno was created by writer and artist John Broome and Carmine Infantino. As with many Golden Age and Silver Age characters, Magno was conceived during a time when superheroes were becoming increasingly popular and varied in their powers and origins. His introduction signaled the creative drive of DC Comics to innovate in the realm of superpowered beings with diverse abilities. Magno's real name is Roger Magno Ralston, an ordinary man who, due to a freak accident involving a cosmic ray, gains the ability to manipulate magnetic fields. This power gives him control over metal objects, an ability that he uses for both combat and defense. Magno's abilities are vast, allowing him to manipulate metals in various ways. He can move large objects, create barriers of metal, and even create magnetic waves strong enough to immobilize his enemies. His most famous use of his powers involves controlling magnetic fields to fly and battle other enemies, making him a versatile hero, especially in combat situations. In addition to his powers, Magno's character was portrayed as a deeply moral individual with a strong sense of justice, which was an essential trait for many DC heroes in the 1960s. Magno was not only a protector of Earth, but also someone who sought to use his extraordinary abilities for the greater good, a theme that resonated with readers during the Silver Age of comics, when the idea of a superhero's responsibility was paramount. Magno's journey in the DC Universe, however, was not one filled with continuous adventures or spotlight moments. While his early appearances saw him fighting against supervillains and cosmic threats, the character of Magno faded from prominence as DC's roster of superheroes expanded. However, his influence on the superhero genre persisted, and his magnetic powers would later be used as a template for characters who also had control over metal, including the well-known Marvel character Magneto. While Magno did not experience the widespread fame or consistent comic runs that some other superheroes did, his powers and character were nonetheless iconic for their time. The use of magnetism as a superpower tapped into both the growing scientific knowledge of the era and the increasing complexity of superhero abilities. This character was also a part of DC's larger effort to diversify superhero powers and abilities, which later expanded to include characters with powers rooted in science, technology, and mystical origins. Although the character was largely phased out of DC Comics, Magno's influence can still be seen in various other characters who manipulate metal or magnetic forces. Characters like Magneto in Marvel and later DC's own Steel and Atom have similar abilities, borrowing from the same basic power sets that Magno first demonstrated. His legacy, while small, remains part of the foundation for the modern exploration of magnetism in superhero comics. In the modern DC universe, there have been occasional references and tributes to Magno, particularly in crossover events or stories that explore the origins of certain powers. While he may not be as famous as some of DC's most iconic characters, Magno's powers and origins continue to be a part of the broader narrative of superheroes in the multiverse. His character exemplifies how a seemingly simple ability can provide opportunities for rich storytelling, and his presence, however brief, helps set the stage for the development of future characters who manipulate magnetic forces. Magno's story may not have the broad reach of Batman or Superman, but it provides a valuable lesson in how even the smallest, most niche characters can contribute to the rich and diverse world of DC Comics. His adventures may not have been numerous, but his place in the DC universe is a testament to the endless possibilities that comic creators explored during the golden and silver ages of comics. In conclusion, Magno's origin as a magnetic-powered hero remains a unique and interesting part of DC Comics history. His ability to manipulate metal, his strong moral compass, and his short yet memorable adventures make him a standout figure among lesser-known heroes. While his time in the spotlight may have been brief, his legacy continues to influence characters with similar powers and serves as an example of the ever-evolving nature of the DC universe.